Welcome to Mermaid Love Tarot for your 5-part weekly bundle reading. I'm a counselor, a 2-time award-winning actress, and tarot reader. Enjoy your reading.
Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your 5-part bundle reading. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Priscilla, and I am not just any tarot reader. All right, you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to begin today. First, we're going to do your 5-part bundle reading, but I'm going to start with angel answers. So whatever questions you might have on your mind, I'm going to pick 2 cards and give you the answer to a question that you may have in your mind. While I get that, because I never get the cards, I always wait for my guides to give them to me. We have the first card. I'm going to get the second card. Thank you. Okay, I wanted to let you guys know that I read in English and Spanish. So if you would like, you can go to my channel, learn a little Spanish, and watch those readings if you need more messages with Spanish subtitles. In addition, I go live, and so I'm inviting you guys to subscribe and also hit the little bell so that YouTube can let you know when I go live, so that you can take advantage of asking free tarot questions. I'm also open for personal readings. People have seen my gifts. They see that I'm not just any tarot reader. They see how I call the cards and the cards come out. I have over 2,000 videos that show exactly that evidence, you guys. That's why I'm not just any tarot reader. I just don't speak. The evidence is there. I just finished doing the reading for Capricorn and predicted the cards. Okay. So for the answer to the first question that you may have is to reconsider. Okay, they're not telling you don't do it, but for example, if you already have your heart set in one particular car that you want to purchase, let's just say they're telling you to reconsider that maybe you should look for other cars, right? Hold off, go and check out, research, do all those kinds of things. So just reconsider whatever it is that you want to do, and then whatever it is that you're gonna want to do is gonna be successful. Okay, so that is great news. So reconsider it. So like that, you don't make a mistake. You really think about things. You make the right choice, because either way, you're going to be successful. Also, you guys, I leave my egg ritual video at the end of every video. I leave it up somewhere here. I also leave my playlist. Remember that readings are timeless. So do cleanse your energies. You know, we are always around people gravitating towards the energy. Even good energy is good, but bad energy, you need to cleanse it, all right? I come from an indigenous family. We always use the egg ritual for a lot of things. People think that it's, that it's just about evil eye. And a lot of people don't even know what the evil eye is. But I explained it in that video, along with how else an egg ritual can help you. All right, you guys? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and support my channel so we can meet again. All right, we are moving on with your oracle messages, and then I've taken away the card that we will reveal at the end, and we I always change my decks every week except for 2, so I just add to the deck, and this is one of the decks that I love, that I never change, but it's a total of 4 including the advice. So as you can see, I have over 200 decks. I've been doing this since I was 9 years old. I started reading tarot when I was in high school, but before tarot, I could tell people what was going to happen without tarot. I also use my cup of water, as you see here, to channel messages. It helps me a lot. And I have all the elements. I have here my candle, and then I have air, and then I have my mind as my swords. So we start with create your karma. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good, right? I gave you that example of the card with the angel answers, right? To reconsider. And it's the same way. The choices that you're about to make, really think them through, reconsider them, right? We don't want to go and be mean to somebody, because karma has everybody's address. All right, you guys? So really, consider the things that you are doing. If you want to go back to school, go ahead and do it, right? Reconsider not staying away from school, right? If you're working and you might be thinking, should I go back to school or not? And then you already said, I'm not going back to school. You guys are telling you, reconsider, because if you go back to school, you may be making more money in your job. Okay? Because you know what? The more we know, the more we get paid. All right. What do we have for But I'm loving that success card that came out. Loving, loving, loving. All right, what do we have for Taurus? I do not take the cards, you guys, so you can forward the part where I'm shuffling, but I don't recommend you forwarding whereas I'm doing the 5-part bundle reading. Also, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, I do book fast because people see my gifts when I go live and they come back with their testimony. All right, so it's time for you guys to go on an adventure. I feel like some of you work a lot. That's what they're giving me. And you really don't set enough time for adventure. You don't set it. They're telling me so clearly to start setting aside like a jar of money that's only for your vacation. Okay, you might also be a very adventurous person, all right, which a lot of the time Taurus is. So you need to go on vacation. You need to have some fun. And it doesn't just need to be like an adventure going on vacation, but like an adventure of any kind, right? That might be like, let me just go and play some bowling today, right? Some pool, whatever. But as long as you're doing something. Next energy message. What do we have for Taurus? And this is the other oracle that I never change, but I add to it. Because I always change at least, I think I change everything every week, except for those two. What do we have, please, for Taurus? Okay, we have animals. How lucky are we to be able to have pets in our lives? Okay, the number 34 might be significant. Some of you may be purchasing a pet, maybe considering to buy a pet. If you, with the Reconsider card that came out with the angel answer, once again, you may be thinking, you know what, I'm not going to get this pet. I don't have the patience to train it. I have to feed it. It's such a responsibility. So they're telling you reconsider. If you are in the process of getting a dog, getting a pet, whatever that might be. Okay, the number 3 means connecting, right? And the number 4 means stability. Maybe there's a little animal out there that needs your love and a stable home, right? In terms of the stability. All right, and now for the love oracle messages. What do we have for Taurus, please? I want to still do the love part. But I just wanted to see what happens. Okay, it says, choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's sacred. It says, choosing yourself, if it doesn't mean you gave up, it means you finally showed up for yourself. You're not abandoning hope. You're embracing your worth. That's devotion, not defeat. Okay, so if you are walking away from somebody, you're actually walking away understanding that you are worth everything. Okay, and it's not that you're selfish. If some of you, broke up with somebody and decided, I just want to be single, I just want to take care of myself, that is fine. Okay, you don't have to be with anybody if you don't want to. You can take the time to take a break from that situation, right? Whatever that might be. But it doesn't mean you're being selfish. It just means that you are choosing yourself first. All right, you guys, we're moving on to tarot. And I am going to take out 6 cards in totals, 3 first. Then I'm going to do your advice before we move on to money and career. I anticipate the Fool, the Magician. The Fool has to come out. Very heavy. Justice, the Sun, the Judgment, 2 of Swords. The Queen of Coins, of Pentacles. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, there was definitely pain here. I mean, you chose yourself and it was hurtful, but one more. I don't know if I said the Tower. But there's something here that ended and caused you a lot of pain. Okay, but you're now going within and, just having that moment for yourself. And this might have to do with you taking that vacation. Like, taking that vacation to move away from this, to think about what has happened to you, to heal. We might see the Empress. All right, you guys, but yeah, there was definitely a Tower moment, something that you didn't want to end. And God said, you know what? it's time. You need to walk away from this. You need to be selfish in a good way. And you did. And you did, right? We saw that with the oracle messages. But this caused you a lot of pain. And you knew, you were knowing that you needed to leave, but you weren't doing it. And so the universe made it happen. And now you're really like, you know, going within. Maybe you were living with somebody and now you're by yourself, and that's the reason why you want to get a pet, you know, just to have somebody to live with, right? Have a little bit of company, all right? But you did the right thing. And maybe some of you may just be reflecting about going back to school, focusing on yourself, right? Making your money and all that good stuff. And you're going to be successful in whatever it is in this new journey that you're embarking at. 2 more, please. 2 more for Taurus. 1 more. Yeah, this one just wanted to come out. Something is completely over. Completely over. But you're not, you're good. You're going to be good. You stood your ground. You weren't trying for this person to do any more of what they were so used to doing, right? This could have been disrespect. This could have been a lot of conflict, a lot of argument. And this person like made you feel like you were always losing, right? You couldn't say anything. It was always about who's going to win the game, right? Who's going to win this argument? And finally you were like, I'm out. And the tower moment happened. And as much as it hurt you, you're moving on to a better thing. Oh, wow. All right. They actually gave me 5. I put back 2 without looking. All right. And then you have, you're in your own energy of Taurus. So it's like I told you, you're going to be really focusing on your career, maybe investing in your career. You've worked hard. You have the resources. And so now you're going to use them to invest in yourself, to invest in other things, you know, but you're going to be good. Okay. Because you have your long-term vision. That's what this card is about, right? Having that long-term vision. I worked hard. Here are my pentacles. I don't have to worry. But you always want to, you know, work harder and better yourself in any way. Yeah, this is definitely somebody from the past. Lady, because of this situation, you may be feeling melancholic. All right. There might be somebody who may be gifting you something, an unexpected gift. This could be this person coming back and gifting you something, right? Trying to go back. This is a Scorpio energy. But in this relationship, you were like those people that you were very innocent. And that's the reason why this person took advantage of you. All right? That they were very slick, very almost like, I'm always right and you're not. They had to win. They had to win at all costs. But in the end, you win, right? Because you were the one that walked away, leaving them wanting more arguments, which you weren't going to do anymore. All right, breaking barriers. Yep, I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Exactly. You are now free from all the craziness, right? Look at the rainbow, right? The rainbow is just coming across. You don't want any more drama. You stepped away gracefully and you broke those barriers, and the tower happened. And, you know, it was just a combination of the universe making it happen and you knowing it needed to happen. But they gave you that little push. All right, we're moving on to money and career for Taurus. Timing. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now. Wait a while or make a different decision. All right, because they did tell you to reconsider in the beginning with the angel answers. But I'm going to pull a little card, another card to see. So maybe you might need to reconsider leaving a job, okay? And it says real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less. For more than what you truly deserve, right? So it's all about timing. If you're thinking about leaving a job, they're telling you that now is the time, okay? Maybe before, you know, you didn't, and that's what the adventure might be about, right? Because we go on an adventure when we're looking for a job, right? So that might be why that card came out, to invest in yourself, maybe go back to school, right? Better yourself. The choices that you make now will reflect later, right? If you go to school now and you know, learn something new and you move up in your career, you're going to have more money when you retire. Financial goals, set specific financial goals. Define what you want to achieve, create a timeline, and implement a plan to reach your objectives. Okay, so start a little timeline, start planning, and let things unfold. But you are definitely on the right track. All right, you guys. So we are now moving on to oracle messages from the universe, and then we'll reveal the card that I pulled to the side. What do we have for Taurus? Whoa, all right. It says, this is a new chapter, and this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. Okay? So change your perspective. You are on your way to new things. You got out of this situation. This is a new chapter, right? We see it all over this reading, and it's time for you to start doing what you need to do, what you know is best for you. And be a little selfish, right? Which is nothing wrong with that. The number 1551 might be significant, and it says hold on to your vision. Focus on the good and maintain your connection on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time in your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. You sure do, because you did what you needed to do for yourself. Okay, a little procrastination, but you did what you needed to do nonetheless. And then we have dog. You can't make this up. So some of you may be, or they're telling you should adopt a dog and reconsider from saying, I don't want a pet, to reconsidering, okay? Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Okay, so focus on just you. Okay, be loyal to you for now. You be the master. You can help other people later, but right now it's all about you. Okay. And it says R, G, and N. They're giving me the name Nancy. This could be a first name, last name, or nickname. And for signs, we have Aries, we have Sagittarius, and we have Capricorn. Okay, so I gave you all the signs over here when we did tarot. What else? Oh my God, we missed the love part. Okay, let's do love. I can't believe I did that. Okay, it says I'm stuck in visions of us together. All right, so somebody keeps picturing you guys together. Maybe this person you let go of is realizing, oh my God, I really love this person and I really messed up. What do we have for Taurus? And it says destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. All right, you might be, when it comes to love, for a little bit, or this is this person. After they left you, I'm feeling strong that it's that person. It's not you. It's that person that's struggling to focus now that they've decided to walk away and realize that they made a mistake. What do we have is for Taurus? Okay, and we have let go of the need to control. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, you let them go. Let them go. If they come back, you'll know what you need to do. And I don't think you're going to take them back, clearly, because you're already on your way. There's too much already, like, you're on your way to success, that you're not going to let anything stop you. Like, you wouldn't let somebody come and hinder you after everything they've caused, right? And you're now to the point where I want a new adventure. I choose myself. I need to make the right choices, reconsider my choices, and all that good stuff. All right, you guys, it has been great. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because you can take advantage of when I go live. Take care. One love. See you soon.
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.